Hi guys, welcome to my stream. We are on Twitch. I've currently got Ken and Jen in here with me. It's nice and quiet. We've just been playing some marbles on stream, which has been loads of fun. If you want to come and join me, go to twitch.tv/hackoddity and you can come hang out in the chat. We can talk shit, play games, get drunk, all that crazy, weird, wonderful shit. Ask me stuff about the show. I don't know, whatever. Just come in and talk to me because I get lonely and sad. And you guys need to stop being mean about Mishka in the chat because he's my friend and I care about him. Hi guys, welcome to another episode of Another Fat Guy Cooks. I'm your fat guy, Andy Baker. And today we are going to be making beef Wellington with no beef. If you remember correctly, last week we did a vegan burger taste test, and that was to determine which burger tasted the least shit. Turned out it was the Beyond Burger. Shock horror. So what we are going to do is make a beef Wellington with the beef inside it, which you would, normally use beef. And yeah, we're gonna use that, and then we're gonna make a duxelle or duxelle. We're gonna make a duxelle and wrap it in puff pastry and cook it, and maybe it'll be edible. Who the fuck knows? But Mishka requested this because he's a. So let's get on with it, I suppose.
Another fat guy cooks.
When I say he requested it, he requested something vegan, and I don't know, man. Like a salad? Like, who wants to watch me make a fucking salad? So we're doing something that requires a bit of assembly and that can go wrong. So, that's what makes it entertaining, I guess, is that, I could fail horribly. And I know you guys love that. Right, so the first thing we're going to do is make our duxelle, which is a mushroom and shallot like a pasty thing that you spread around. Look, we'll do it and then you'll see. All right, so pan. Normally here you would use butter, but if I remember from school properly, butter is the secretion a cow makes when you tell it a bad joke. So we can't use that because it's bad for the animals. So we're going to use just standard vegetable oil, because this is made from vegetables and no one gives a shit about torturing them. So we're going to bring our oil up to medium temperature, and while that's happening we're going to grab a couple of good shallots, which are basically like middle class onions, and cut them the same way. We're just going to do a fine dice on these. I'll probably skip past this part. Okay, so diced shallots, right? Next, mushrooms. And again, we just want to chop these up nice and fine, because it always going to get turned into a paste. I think most of the flavour in this is probably going to end up coming from the duxelle, because while the Beyond Burger is fatty and doesn't taste bad, it doesn't really have a very strong taste. So I get the feeling like the primary taste in this is going to be mushroom. And we're also going to throw some shiitakes and whatever that guy is. He's nice, look. I don't know what he is. Doesn't look like a shiitake, but I'm pretty sure it's edible. These are shiitakes. Here, look, there we go. This is basically just like a box of mixed fancy mushrooms. Okay, I think that should be about enough. So probably a bit more oil required, because normally you go quite heavy with butter here. So I think what we'll do is we'll cook this down until it's looking pretty much done, and then we'll throw it in the food processor with a bit of vermouth, blend it all up to a nice fine paste, throw it back in the pan, and then cook away the liquid until we've got a nice sort of thick, not too sloppy paste, and then that's what we can use for our beef Wellington, or our vegan Wellington. I don't know, what the fuck's a vegan Wellington? I don't know. Next step is we need to make our meat log out of not meat. So this should be fun. Hello again, missed you. Look at these fucking things though, right? I don't know if I can get you a good look. Ugh. Aren't they sexy? They smell fucking awful. They smell way better when they've been cooked. Steak. I've been dreading this because it's so slimy. Right. I'm just gonna put a bit of oil on my hands because then my hands will feel oily and not slimy, maybe. Okay, so I'm gonna turn this into, you know, a piece of prime rib, prime beef. I don't know, whatever you would normally use in a beef Wellington. Oh, the smell just makes me feel sick, man. I don't know what it is. Oh man. Ah. God, this is fucking disgusting. Okay, right, done. Gross. Fucking gross. Done. Right. Ugh. I'm genuinely upset by that. I'm going to throw a bit of garlic in there as well. You don't normally throw garlic into a duxelle. You usually use dried thyme, but I haven't got any. And I think garlic would work well, but I can't be fucked with fresh garlic. I think we're just going to need to keep adding oil to this because it should just be buttery as fuck, and I'm hoping to get that from oil, but I don't know. And we're going to add a load of black pepper because that never hurt anybody. Unless it did. Put it down in the comments if anyone ever got murdered by black pepper. Oh, my glasses are steaming up, that's nice. Okay, this fucking abomination. What do we do? I guess we salt the outside of it, like we would do with, you know, food. And then what we're going to do is when we take this out, we're just going to brown it in that oil on all sides. So, our duxelle, which is pronounced, it's pronounced duxelle. Okay, some people call it duxelles, some people call it duxelle. It's not either of those. It is duxelle. You got to hit the ook and get rid of the s. Okay, so we're going to put this in here. Here we go. And we're not looking to cook this, we are just looking to brown it on all sides, so it shouldn't take long, maybe a minute on each side, something like that. I don't know why I'm browning it on all sides, because I mean that's kind of what you're supposed to do with the beef Wellington. I'm just hoping that it sort of seals it in, seals in all those lovely non-meat juices. Right, while that's doing that, I'm going to destroy the set. Just going to throw in some vermouth. I know you're supposed to use dry vermouth, but this stuff will do. It's going to cook off anyway. Alright. Okay. Do the sides. That's what it looks like, look. Great. Right, this is done. Smells nice but boozy at the moment, but obviously we'll cook that out of it. So on a beef Wellington, what you tend to do is have Parma ham or prosciutto as the layer that you. So you have the meat, the duxelle, and then Parma ham, and then pastry, and that separates the duxelle from the pastry, so your pastry don't get soggy, right? Now, obviously, we can't use prosciutto or Parma ham or bacon or any of those delicious things, so we're going to use this. Ready to eat NYC from New York, so fancy, deli pastrami style sandwich slices. Wildly delicious. Very vegan. This is the first like proper episode that I've not done a trial run, so no idea if this is actually going to come together. But we'll see. Does it peel away is the question. Okay, so that is not pastrami. Definitely smells like not pastrami. That's nicer than all of the vegan burgers put together. I could totally fucking eat that. Really does feel like pastrami in your mouth. And almost taste like it. Jesus Christ. This is really fucking good. It's really making my bean squeaky. Right. Take you out. There you go, Mr. Log. And then all of this can now go to here. And we are now going to just cook this down until it is as dry as we can get it, so it's like almost spreadable. And then we're going to start layering our tasty pastrami slices. Move this out of the way. So that we can just place our meat on top of it once we put the duxelle on there. Duxelle, sorry. So we're just going to shingle this as best we can. There we go. We're back! Hello. Right, so we're going to take our duxelle, duxelle, and we're going to spread it all over our tasty pastrami, and then we're going to get our meat log, place him, say about there. I think what we do is we cut this off right up in line with that, and then we can just bring this saving the animals but using all of the plastic. Okay, this is our vegan Wellington, sort of. We have pre-done pastry, but first this has got to go in the fridge for a couple of hours to 4 hours. because you want the whole thing to be nice and chilled through, and that will make it nice and solid. So I'm going to go put this in the fridge, and I will be back when it's cold. Okay, so it's been a couple of hours. We have got our nice and cold beef Wellington with no beef in it. Let's make it. Let's cover it in pastry. So we have pan. I'm just going to do a little bit of oil on our pan. Normally we do butter, but we can't choose butter. Let's get a nice covering of oil so it doesn't stick. Right, so how the fuck does this work? And there we go, sort of, kind of, ish. A beef Wellington. I don't fucking know. We'll see. So normally, egg wash to make it nice and shiny, but I think we'll just have to do an oil wash instead. Probably all going to burst out the fucking sides, and then we're just going to do some nice slices just so the steam can escape and it doesn't explode. Right, man, I really wish I hadn't said I was going to do this in the previous episode, because this is just seeming more and more like a terrible fucking idea, but you know. So, oh, should we do a little sprinkle of salt as well? Do a little sprinkle of salt. There we go. Alright, so we're going to put this in the oven on about 200 for about 30 minutes until it all starts to crunch up and look cooked on the outside. And then I'm going to tent it in foil, lower the temperature, and then probably do it for about another hour to cook it through. And then we'll see how it looks. Because none of this is meat, I don't think we need to reach the sort of internal temperatures that you need to reach with meat, because I don't think there's anything in here that's going to give you fucking E. coli or anything, but we'll see. So yeah, cook it for a bit, tent it with foil, cook it for a bit longer, and then I'll bring it back in and we can try it, and we can get this over with. You're welcome, vegans. Right, so after about an hour and a half, we have our beef Wellington. Shall we have a look? This has been a right fucking ordeal. Right, and voila! I think it looks too bad, really. With a giant sausage roll. Put him on a nice plate. There we go. A lot of oil came out of this. Like, a lot of oil. Alright. Let's cut a slice of this bad boy and try it, shall we? So that's what we look like. Okay, vegan beef Wellington. What do you think? I don't know, man. Alright, so I guess we try it. Make sure we get some crust, bit of everything. I mean, it's not awful. It's not bad. Is it good? I mean, pastry's okay. It's just, this is just vegan, gluten-free puff pastry. Pastry's alright. The Duxelle is really good. I don't know, man, it's actually alright. I fucking hate the fact that this is terrible. And then the meat on its own, the meat. I just tasted nothing. There you go. Vegan beef Wellington. Completely vegan. Probably about 2,000, 3,000 calories in the whole thing. I'll probably take that inside and finish it because it isn't terrible. And yeah, you can make reasonably tasting vegan food. Hooray! I kid. This is alright. This is good. If you're vegan, fucking get on with it. I don't know. Give me some better ideas. But yeah, not bad. Alright guys, please like, comment and subscribe. If you thought this was stupid and you're vegan and you hate me, then just hit the dislike button and call me a dickhead in the comments. If you enjoyed this, then hit the up like button and tell me I'm amazing. And maybe subscribe to my Patreon, which is patreon.com/AFGC. That's about it. Another Fat Guy's just cooked. I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.